Intuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading, hanging with my saucy good beaver here, mega good vibes, and we are on to do another reading around the masculine collective. And I think I'm going to continue to read for this energy of a masculine that feels really frustrated. Okay, I feel like they want you to reach out. But the reason I feel like they want you guys to reach out first is because if you do reach out first, then they know that the conversation is going to be pleasant. I feel like if they reach out first, they don't know what your energy is going to be like. I feel like they're having trouble reading you right now. You could be putting up a block to your energy, or you could make this person feel like you're being cold with them, you're being distant with them, and they are picking up on it for sure. Okay, it's almost like I see a divine masculine here that's really praying for contact with you. Okay, but they're hoping that you'll be the one to reach out, because if you do, again, maybe you miss them, maybe you miss hearing from them. They're hoping that you're going to pick up on this energy of like longing for you in some way. Many of you could be getting a lot of romantic song synchronicities as well. What was the one I got? I think it was that song, I woke up singing it, which is like, it's an old song, and it's like, it's not even on the radio. It's just, I woke up with it in my head as I was brushing my teeth. I was like, okay, I gotta look up the lyrics for that, because all I know is, yes, I'm on my way. But it's like that song by Lionel Richie, where he's like, stuck on you. I don't know. As a kid, it used to play in like commercials and stuff, but I don't know the entire song. So I knew it was a message to go and look up the lyrics. So it might be for one of you out there as well. But look that up, okay? This person is stuck on you. Look up that song by Lionel Richie, okay? This person wants to be close to you. They could be making their way back to you. No matter how much they try to distract themselves, it's you. It's always you. Okay, what does this masculine want to communicate to you while they're in this energy? Okay, so we have, you're way more mature than I anticipated. Okay, and that's why they could be hoping for contact from you. Okay, this person's making themselves available to pursue you. I feel like you don't care. That's where this kind of frustration is coming from with this divine masculine. It's like you really don't care for their efforts, and you know, they're a little bit heartbroken over that. They feel like they're going to have to fight extra hard to get your attention. They know they're dealing with someone that's mature, so they have to make themselves available to pursue you. I'm hearing for some of them, it's making themselves single, completely single. You're not the type to engage in any kind of third-party nonsense, and they're well aware of that. And I feel like a lot of your masculines have wrapped up a lot of these cycles. But again, explaining that or getting into that with you is something that they may be trying to avoid. Okay, what's your best advice here with this masculine? So we have moving on, okay? And I feel like continue to move forward, because they're going to pursue you either way, all right? But now is not the time to fall back into old energies and make yourself easily available, because they're making themselves available to pursue you. I feel like now is not the time for some of you to like drop your guard completely. I think I pulled the King of Wands in this particular deck here, where there's people carrying the King of Wands on like this throne. They all have them on his shoulder. So it's this energy of like kind of making this person sweat a little bit, or making them work for it, or do some kind of spiritual work, especially when it comes to making themselves available to pursue you. I feel like you're sending off this energy of like, you know, you like, be prepared to deal with someone like me, or otherwise don't waste my time. Okay, so because you're in the space of like moving on, I feel like it's making you even more romantically attractive. Okay, this person cannot seem to distract themselves from you. It's like you're everything they want. Okay, how does your divine masculine see you? So the message here is empathy. I feel like there's empathy for this connection. There's empathy for everything that you've been through. I feel like many of you have divine masculines who, it's like they're now facing maybe some of the repercussions of some of the actions that they took earlier on in this journey to find out that, you know, you are a mature woman, you will move forward, you will move on. Many of you have a lot of options available. I feel like empathy is coming from a masculine who feels left behind. And now that they're feeling left behind, they're in a state of regret. It's like they do have that empathy for you. I feel like if any of you ever mention the word twin flame or some kind of intense connection between you both, anything like that, and they kind of made fun of that or didn't take you as seriously, I feel like whatever you went through in terms of these like intense feelings for this person, they're now having to go through it, and they're going through, you know, what you went through in a sense as well, or you may be getting a glimpse of like what it feels like to just not really give someone the time of day, right? I feel like this person is getting a dose of their own medicine, or maybe some medicine that they dished out to you. They're getting a dose of it. It's like you're ignoring them, or you're just living your best life right now, enjoying the fruits of your labor, and this person is craving you. Okay, even the way that she's eating the fruit here. I feel like there's a masculine out there as well who, like, they did do the most to run from this connection, and I don't think that they deliberately like tried to hurt you. I think that whatever occurred, it was just like a mirroring of both of you trying to run from the connection and maybe run into the arms of other people as well. But I feel like somehow the universe has always looked out for you, because I don't think that you've done anything in malice here, Divine Feminine. And I feel like that's what many of your masculines are seeing now, is that maybe like despite whatever situation you both were in the beginning, the feelings that you both have, or at least the feelings that you had in the beginning, were very, very genuine. Okay, because I do sense someone, again, like there were a lot of people in their ears, many people having an opinion about their connection with you. Again, if you guys are very like different from your divine masculines, or you seem like people judge you based off of like your spirituality and the things that you believe in, I feel like there's like a bit of justice occurring here. Because I'm telling you guys, like, there is a divine masculine who's experiencing exactly what you were experiencing at the beginning of this connection. This rare, weird, crazy, magical love. The signs, the synchronicities, you know, a lot of them, it's hitting them hard. They're feeling it. And I think, too, like, a lot of your masculines are surrounded by people who are also kind of picking up on these synchronicities between you two. And people are kind of just quiet now, or hush, or turning the other way, because it's like now people are feeling remorseful about giving this divine masculine terrible advice. Because I think that a lot of your masculines are seeing for themselves that it's like, okay, that advice that you gave me was terrible, because I still feel a very strong connection to this person. Okay, a lot of people may have their eyes on you as well. I've been picking that up or channeling that a lot, because a lot of people are watching your transformation, Divine Feminine. Okay, I feel like the universe just has a way of looking out for you, because your intentions are always pure. You're always honest. You may be very weird and odd and peculiar to some people, but at the end of the day, you're honest, and you tell it like it is, and it may seem strange in the moment, but I think eventually what you say ends up coming to pass. And then a lot of people, you know, they kind of have to go back on their word, or go back on what it is they said or they thought about you. And I feel like a lot of your masculines are observing this right now. Okay, how are your masculines feeling about you continuing to move forward? Yeah, we have this Two of Swords card here coming up as well. I think that they're picking up on, like, they know that it's hurting you to move forward, which is why they're coming after you. They're making themselves available, because I think that this card here coming up again is a confirmation that many of your masculines know that they fucked up in some way, or that they let you down, or you're moving forward. Yes, you're ignoring them, but I think that they feel the pain behind that. Okay, a lot of it, like, instead of feeling, and they're your masculines, right? Like in a true twin flame connection, I feel like it is what it is. Like, if a lot of you are moving on and you're moving forward, they can also sense that it's hurting you to do that, and it's hurting them because they never meant to disappoint you in this way or cause you to look at them in a specific type of way. I feel like the way you guys are looking at them is like they're not reliable and they can't be trusted, and I feel like it's killing a lot of your masculines to feel you looking at them like that, like they're a phony or they're a fake. It's like they can't stand it. What's your best course of action, Divine Feminine? Like, how are you feeling? And you know, can we get something around the feminine's energy? I feel like many of you are trying to unplug. Okay, you're feeling a lot of the experiences, the memories, the emotions. And that's why I'm saying, like, for a lot of you, you're wanting to move forward, but you're so plugged in to this journey. And your masculines know that it's killing you to do that, to now go on this portion of the journey where, I don't know, like, I feel like many of you are being faced with a lot, okay? A lot of you could be facing new opportunities about moving, relocating, other suitors possibly coming into your life, really wanting to get your attention. And it's starting to feel right rather than before when you were resisting it, okay? I feel like a lot of you are going through a lot. Like, the feminine's energy, you're plugged into a lot. You're plugged into a lot of possibilities. You're plugged into a lot of opportunities that are coming your way. But we also have here the Ten of Wands, and I think that in a sense, you know what completes you, okay? Many of you are going through a rebirth. I think that these two cards here paired together says that the feminine's going on a rebirth, and I feel like within this rebirth, a lot of your masculines, that's why they're making themselves available to pursue you. Your energy is new, it's different, okay? And that makes your masculines shift as well, and they want to pursue you now in this different energy. It's like they're constantly wanting to match your energy, because I feel like with the Ten of Wands, this rebirth, this baby coming into the world, being born, that represents your energy over and over and over again, Divine Feminine. It's like no matter how many people try to clown you, try to fuck you up, try to make you look stupid, karmics try to intervene and get in the way, it's like what people are observing now and learning is that you are resilient. You will always experience this rebirth. It's like the Fool card that I mentioned that came out in another deck. You know, a lot of you always just know how to pick up and start from scratch and start over. And the thing about it is that, like, people watch you do this. Like, they watch you have this glow up over and over and over again, and it's even better than the last time. Okay, so I feel like there is also a sense of people feeling defeated by your energy. There are a lot of karmics out there that it's like no matter what they do, no matter how hard they try, a lot of their victories are very short-lived. Okay, and I feel like what's going on behind the scenes as well for a lot of karmics is that they keep knocking themselves into this brick wall, but they haven't quite gotten the point of doing something over and over and over again. Is that's exactly what's making them go insane. So I feel like a lot of karmics are trying to work on exiting the cycle, but it's like if you don't do the inner work on trying to heal the wounds, then it's always going to feel like a thrill going back into the triggering and the wounding and the cycles, right? So I feel like a lot of your masculines are outgrowing that. They're outgrowing the thrill of the drama. Many of them just want groundedness right now, and I feel like that comes from you being very plugged in and focused at this time, because many of you are really wanting to come through here as a different energy. Okay, that's why you're a lot more mature than they anticipated. This card here screams that maturity. Okay, you're very focused on what the right way is, or what the right thing to do is on the journey. And I think that for many of you, walking away was one of those like pivotal times on your journey to create that necessary change. But I feel like what it's doing for your masculine counterpart, it's like it's also pushing them into this new transformation. Maybe they might end up following you and, you know, become just as plugged in here. But they have a lot of empathy for you at this time. They're starting to see, you know, a lot of the feelings and emotions that you had on the journey were in fact very real. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you guys. The idea of you moving forward, it's creating a resistance as well. It's creating, I feel like a lot of your masculines It's like they want to come after you, what they want to make themselves available to pursue you, but they've got to get a hand on that. I feel like that Pentacles energy, okay? Anything that creates grounding for them. Because I'm getting to like the emotional state of mind of the feminines right now are like making tough decisions, having the strength to make tough decisions. So naturally your masculines are feeling like they want to like toughen up mentally as well. All right. So we'll dig into the next reading and just kind of find out what the masculines are up to. Like what they're up to when it comes to grounding themselves. All right, guys? I'll see what kind of synchronicities come through to let us know that they're on that path. All right? You guys take it easy and I'll catch you in the next reading, okay? Bye, guys.